The number of international students arriving to the US this August fell by 19% compared with the last year. That's the largest decline on record outside of the pandemic. So my colleague and I built this chart that shows what that decline looks like. Every single circle represents one country. So the circles that are higher up, those are countries where more students came to the US this August compared with the past year. And the circles that are lower down are countries where fewer students came to the US this August compared with the last year. And the first thing you see is that most countries are down this year. The really big circles here represent the countries that are the sources of most international students to the US. There was actually a 12% drop in international students visiting from China this year. There was a 44% drop from India. That matters because these two countries combined make up half of all international students in the US. One of the reasons we're seeing this decline has to do with visas. It has been more difficult for many students across the world to obtain student visas. You have some countries such as Lithuania with a 16% increase, or Belgium with a 15% increase, the UK with a 7% increase, but on the whole, we can see that international students from Europe have really not shifted by a very large amount, contrasted with the number of international students who are arriving from Africa, from Asia, or the Middle East. Another possible reason for the decline in international students to the US is travel bans. Iran is one of the countries on the travel ban list. You'll see that the number of visitors has dropped by 86%. That's the largest drop for any country in this particular data set. On top of this, there's a lot of increased uncertainty with the Trump administration's approach to immigration. The colleges that are the most dependent on international students may begin to see a financial hit. It also includes large flagship state colleges where international students tend to pay higher tuition than domestic students, and in many cases subsidize the tuition for domestic students. The majority of all international students in the US are graduate students, that is, master's or doctorate students, and over 80% of these students are studying STEM. Many experts say that a sustained drop in the number of international students, as well as in work visas, could eventually diminish American competitiveness in science and engineering.